Hello everyone, all Faster EFT friends, this is Daniel Lachey. I just had a session with a friend and where we tapped on some stuff together. I helped him tap, and a few questions came up on why the aiming process, a simple aiming process, why it works, a few steps in it, the process, simplified I would believe, of the Faster EFT process. So this is how I do to get really good results. First, I have my notebook. I have a few pens. What I do is, as soon as I feel any form of unpleasant emotional state, thought, whatever it is inside me, I ask myself this simple question: how do I know this problem is there? So, for example, where in my body do I feel it? Well, maybe because I feel it in my chest. Good. Then I write it down, chest. And then I ask from 0 to 10, how strong is it? Well, it's a 7. I write down 7. And now, the reason why writing it down is so important in order to make the process work effectively is that one of the things we're doing with aiming, we're noticing how we know we have the problem. And so oftentimes if we're noticing that the problems, I feel it in my chest, it's a 7 in our minds, it's just floating around in my minds. It's not just, we didn't really acknowledge how we know. So when you write down, because writing is your strongest point of focus, you've really acknowledged how you know and how strong it is, the internal representation. You've aimed really good. And then I tap, and as I tap, I say, this feeling in my chest, no, this 7 in my chest, it's safe to let this go. This 7 feeling in my chest, it's safe to let this go. This 7 feeling in my chest, it's safe to let this go. This 7 feeling in my chest, it's safe to let this go. I grab my wrist, I take a deep breath, exhale, and say peace. I say peace. Now, so acknowledging it properly by writing it down is crucial in making the process very, very effective, as it should be. And also remember that the subconscious mind, based on its own references, wants to keep you safe from making changes based on what it knows. It's not that it's resistant to changes. So that's why I say it's safe to let this go. It's safe to let this go. It's safe to let this go. By saying it's safe to let this go, we're telling the subconscious mind that we're not going to be in danger by making changes. It's going to be alright. Alright, that was all for me. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this is going to help you. Tell me about your changes. I'm excited. And ciao.